Tara Jacobsen, Marketing Artfully. So I had a gal email me today, and she was having trouble naming her business, I think. And I think that there's a couple things that I wanted to talk about today with naming your business, naming your products, things like that. So first off, a lot of times when somebody says they want to name their business, they mean a branch of their business. Like I have Marketing Artfully is kind of the main umbrella that I do lots of things on. And then I started selling on Etsy, and I used the shop name So Glamorously Vintage. That's a product line within my business. It wasn't an entirely different business, although it kind of is, I guess. But I like to name it something that's actually correct. So if somebody's searching for vintage, they can find my shop. Marketing Artfully is the name of my website, and what I do all my marketing under, it has marketing. And then I always joke that it's you market the pretty way, right? Artfully. So that's one way to do it. This is another gal who has hers done that way, and she's selling wool, and it's very niche. Like she sells alpaca wool and silk wool and dyed wool and merino wool. And so that is, I love that she has wool in her name because it makes it easier to find her. Another way you can do it is to use your name relentlessly. So Erin Condren is the name of a lady who makes planners, and she makes amazing planners and does amazing designs. She does all these designs. But the planners are not, like, they're called life planners, but they are definitely Erin Condren life planners. And she relentlessly sells them that way, promotes them that way. She's the face of her business. So that's another way that you could go about that. Another thing you could do is this gal's name is Jilly Noble, and she named hers Jilly Jilly Design, and that's really cute. So she kind of did a halves and halves, right? Half of it's her name, and then it physically tells you that she does graphic design, I think. Yeah, graphic design. So she makes little cute things, which is really cool. So I like that. So this is Udemy, and it's an online course place. So for me, I think whenever I see this, I think it's half university, half academy. It definitely gives me an education, air quotes, education vibe. So I think it does it really well. So this isn't exactly a made up word. I think it has a feeling of combining a couple of other words. So, this is getting a little bit harder, right? Now you're sort of having to explain what something is with no basis for it being that way, right? And last but not least, like West Elm is a design company, a furniture design company. I think they do custom furniture. They're a big design house. They're a part of Williams Sonoma. But well, West Elm is either somebody's address or somebody's it's a made up place, right? And so that to me is the hardest thing to do as a small business owner. Now, if you have Williams Sonoma to back you, then you can afford to brand that and make that a part of the cultural awareness of your target audience. But for me, I mean, I think when you get really far away from, like I named, oh my gosh, very early on, I was thinking about naming one of my companies For Dogs Marketing. And that's cute, and marketing's still in there, but then every time I did anything, I would have to explain, my husband and I had 4 dogs and blah, blah, blah. So just really think about that. You don't want people to focus on the story of your company's name. You want them to focus on how you can help them solve a problem. So try to make it relevant, interesting, and then if you are going to name it something that isn't directly related to what you're going to be doing for them, just know that you're going to have to relentlessly market that, trying to get that into the public awareness, and not the world, but at least the people who would be your potential customers. So hopefully that helps. Tara Jacobsen, Marketing Artfully.